How many of you have ever allowed a challenge to get in the way of accomplishing a goal? How many of you have ever gone into a perfect appointment only to come out with no result? How many of you have made 100 phone calls and only set up 1 or 2 appointments? Doesn't that hurt? It does, right? How about the flip side? How many of you went after something that you weren't sure you'd be able to make happen, but somehow it all worked out in your favor? I want to tell you a story about selling $250,000 in 4 months. Would anybody be interested in hearing that? That's what most people want to sell in a year. You did all these great things, but what most people don't tell you is the challenges that I went through in that process. I have a full-time assistant. You can't sell $250,000 in 4 months unless you have an assistant that helps you do it. My assistant schedules my appointments, she logs in all my orders, she does all the rollout. I mean, she does everything that is not related to actually closing the deal. Well, 1 week into the fall, my full-time assistant quit. And I'm getting ready to leave in 3 days for a 7-week road trip to work fairs. So, in the fall, I had to hire, train, and manage 3 new assistants. I had to fire one of those assistants once she was trained, hire and train another assistant. Another thing I do is I market to my customers a lot. People who know me know this is true. Well, the mailing company that usually sends out my mailings for me, I had to fire them. In the middle of a postcard campaign. Then I had to find a new mailing company. Then that new mailing company took 3,000 postcards and 3 different lists and sent the postcards to the wrong lists. Totally screwed it up, charged me, wouldn't apologize, said it was all my fault, when really it was actually theirs. I was like, great, thanks for the business. So I had to fire them, and then I had to hire a second new mailing company. Then I have a graphic designer. They design postcards and emails and different things like that. Well, my graphic designer decided to not tell me he wasn't going to work anymore right before the biggest mailing of the year. So I had to hire a new graphic designer. Throughout the whole fall, we missed 2 different drop dates on the mail. Another challenge I had was 2 major emotional challenges with a relationship with 2 different colleagues in the middle of the best month of my career. And to top it all off, this is just some of the challenges, not all of them, but to top it all off, my car got broken into in the middle of the state fair. Right? And I'm like, what the heck? What is going on here, right? Now, many of you would go, holy crap, those are pretty big things. I might actually not make it if those things happen to me. And you're looking at this picture going, what is that? I don't know. Well, that's the rock that I found in the back seat of my car after somebody broke into my car. And I kept it. And I kept it because I saw that rock as an opportunity. I saw that rock as a challenge. And I said, you know what? This is going to be a good rock to have at the end of the fall, when after all these challenges have come my way, I still hit my goal of selling $250K.